Chapter 2 Square and Square Root. Square number. Then the definition of square number. A natural number m can be expressed as a n square. N square, it means a square of any number, where n is also a natural number, then m is a square number. For example, if we take as a 25, then 25 represent here m, and we can represent 25 as a 5 square. So 25 is a square number. Similarly, 36 is also a square number because we can express it in the form of 6 square. Then properties of square number. First property of square number. If a number ends in 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, then it must be a square number, like 25, 36, 49, 64, 81. In these numbers, unit digit 5, 6, 9, 4, 1 or 0. So they are perfect square. If the digits are between like 2, 3 or 7, 8, then they are not a perfect square. Second property of a square number. If a number ends with 1 or 9, then its square always ends with 1. Like 1 square is 1, 11 square is 121. Here number end with 1, then square also end with 1. 21 square is 441. Here also number is end with 1, then square of this number is also end with 1. 9 square is 81. 19 square is 361. And 29 square is 841. So here we can say if end digit is 9, then the square always end with 1. Similarly, third property, if a number has 4 or 6 at unit place, like 1 or 9, then its square end in 6. See here, 4 square is 16, 14 square is 196. So if unit digit is 4, then square always end with 6. Similarly, 6 square is 16. 6 square is 36. 16 square is 256. So if unit digit is 6 or 6, then it always end with 6. Similarly, if unit digit is 2 and 8, then its square end with 4. If unit digit is 3 and 7, then its square end with 9. If unit digit is 5, then its square always end with 5. Then these are 3 important properties. Then fourth also important, the square number can only have even number of zeros at the end. It means 10 square is 100, here we have 2 zeros. 100 square is 10,000, here we have 4 zeros. 20 square is 400, here we have 2 zeros. It means in every square number we have even number of zeros, 2 zeros, 4 zeros, 6 zeros, like these. Then fifth property, number between two square numbers. It means if we have a number 6 and 5, then 5 square is 25 and 6 square is equals to 36. Then how many numbers we have between that numbers? Then we can say there are 2 n non-perfect square numbers between the square of the numbers n or n plus 1. It means conjugative numbers. So if we see here, then here 6 square is 36, 5 square 25. If we subtract, then we got it 11. But according to Poisson property, we have only 2n numbers. So 2n, it means a smaller number, then 2 multiplied by 5 is equals to 10 numbers. 10 numbers are 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. These are 10 numbers. So we can say here that total numbers 1 less than the difference of two square number, because difference is 11, then if we subtract 1, then we got it total 10 numbers. These are 10 numbers. So we can get similarly any numbers between the any square of numbers. Sixth property of a square. This property say that adding odd numbers. Sixth, adding the odd numbers. If the numbers is a square number, it has to be sum of two successive odd numbers starting from 1, like 1 or 3, then total is 4. 4 is the square of 2. 1 plus 3 plus 5, these are 3 numbers, then sum of these 3 numbers is 9, then it is the square of 3. If we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, then it is the square of 5, total sum is 25. So from this property we can calculate sum of odd numbers. Otherwise, square of any number can be represented as a sum of odd numbers. Last property, it will be said that square of even number is even and square of odd number is odd. See here, 13 is the odd number, then square of 13 is also odd number. 16 is even number, then square of 16 is also even. So these types we can solve questions of square.